It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Over. 18. Okay.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Oh, ready. 11. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Here we go. Red. 18. What's up? Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on target, Watkins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one hits for 30. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18. What's up?
Mixon on the toss. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, south. 18. What's up? Buggy. Look the hot. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
That was a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now with Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Tony.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
First down, and they go right back to it. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Look hot.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, uno.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
12. Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's a loss.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here in his 2nd down and 18. Stroud completes it quick. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Alert the hot, alert the hot. Here we go. 19 seconds. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
At the 1-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Another one for Cook. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And that one made a bid for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Mike, Tony. Hey, uno more. Buggy. Alert the hot. Tonight.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Alert the hot. Out to the right.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
11. Here we go. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Stroud throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's that? Hey, south.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. From the red zone on first. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, uno. Why Tony? Hey, uno Mars. Buggy. Look the hot. 11.
To the air, Stroud. Brought in. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another for it. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Mixon. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
19 Texas.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And this is gonna be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get their first points of this game just before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
To kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10. Here's Allen. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's another Bills.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Bills.
Again, it's Cook. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will not score. He's taken out of bounds just shy of the goal line. And that is going to end our second quarter.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 now from the 46. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Play made that time by Danico Autry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen setting up play action. He put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Round 80! Look out!
They'll try the right side with Cook. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They send a man in motion. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18. Buggy. 19 taxi.
Air it out on 3rd. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18. What's up?
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Tony.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Working quickly here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot. 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Buggy. 19 taxi. Hey, South. Hey, Uno.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey,
At the 32-yard line.
Look the hot. 11. Why Tony? Buggy. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's across
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 seconds. All right. Ready? Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
From the gun, Stroud. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Play action now, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Handoff here to Davis. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. He'll throw it. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Wisnowski is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Gray now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Eleven. Here we go. Why, Tony? At 18. What's that? Right.
Shotgun now, first round. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Oh, right. 18. What's up?
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Robin.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And
that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans pushing to get within range for a game winner. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Going right side, Mixon with it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
18. What's that? Hey, uno. Look the hot.
Throwing now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
54-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
17.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's good for Bills. First down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
56, 19.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
What's that?
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to have this one down to the 37th. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
The Bills, first down.
He spikes it here, 18 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need something positive here. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Bills.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Texans 17. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Tony.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock, so just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag.
Eleven. Look the hot.
One final shot here. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on